In this video, we're going to talk about times when corrupt cops were obliterated by judges, so let's get right to it. Number 5. Todd Pate, a former sheriff from Breckinridge County, Kentucky, appeared before Judge Janet Crooker after pleading guilty to various drunk driving offenses. He had collided with another vehicle, hurting 4 persons, and then fled the scene. Later that night, he was arrested with a blood alcohol level twice the legal limit. After being released on bond, he retired from the sheriff's office. He agreed to amend his plea from not guilty to guilty in exchange for a sentence of 75 days in prison rather than 15 years. However, he was hesitant to affirm his plea to the judge, indicating that he did not agree with the assault charge and felt compelled to accept the plea bargain. The judge was patient at first, but then became frustrated with his indecision and told him that he was going to jail that day. He finally accepted the terms of his sentence and got credit for time served. Number 4. In Seminole County Circuit Court in Sanford, Florida, Lizette Gonzalez, a 46-year-old, faced a trial for driving under the influence, DUI, and the jury found her guilty. However, despite the conviction, her defense lawyer made a final plea to Judge Fred Schott, arguing that there was insufficient evidence to support the DUI charge. The lawyer highlighted the fact that Lizette was never subjected to a breathalyzer or had her blood drawn, raising doubts about the accuracy of the officer's claims. On the other hand, Officer Michael Wagner, who arrested Lizette, stated in his official report that she tested above the legal limit of 0.8, indicating intoxication. However, he later asserted that it was an honest mistake and claimed to have observed signs of intoxication during the arrest. This discrepancy in the officer's account became a focal point of the defense's argument to overturn the jury's verdict. As the case unfolded, it was revealed that Lizette faced additional legal issues after her DUI arrest. A few months later, she was ticketed for driving with a suspended license. Shockingly, the reason for the suspension was attributed to Officer Wagner's false report regarding the DUI incident. This revelation added complexity to the trial and drew the judge's attention to the officer's actions. In response to the officer's dishonesty, the judge expressed strong disapproval and scolded the prosecutor who defended the cop's lies. The judge highlighted the seriousness of a sworn citation being based on false information and subsequently decided to dismiss the charge related to the suspended license. This case sheds light on the importance of integrity and accuracy in law enforcement and how discrepancies in police reports can impact the outcome of legal proceedings. The judge's decision to dismiss the charge further emphasizes the significance of upholding the truth and ensuring fairness in the judicial system. Number 3. Anthony Waller had his first advisory hearing in Denver, Colorado. In a nearby motel, he was accused with false imprisonment and assault. He was restrained with handcuffs, leg irons, and a belly chain. He requested additional information from the judge. Deputy Brady Lovinger then patted his back to direct him to the clerk. Waller questioned the deputy about his actions. The deputy reacted angrily. He grabbed Waller by his belly chain and pushed him into a metal window frame. He carried Waller out of the courtroom with a wound on his head and broken teeth. The judge accused the deputy of using excessive force. The officer was suspended for 30 days, and Waller won $50,000 in compensation from him and the city. Waller was also convicted of third-degree assault and received 2 years in jail. Number 2. A former sheriff in Ohio was sentenced to prison for stealing and tampering with evidence. Charlie Reeder, who was the sheriff of Pike County, admitted to taking about $5,000 from other cases and using it for gambling. He faced 18 charges, but he pleaded guilty to 5 of them. He appeared before Judge Patricia Cosgrove, who could have given him up to 8 years in prison. Reeder was very emotional and asked the judge for leniency. He said he was sorry and worried about his family. He also claimed that he donated some of the money to charities in the community. However, the judge did not buy his story. She said there was proof that he had a large gambling debt. She sentenced him to 6.5 years in prison, but he will only serve 3 years because some of the sentences will run at the same time. Number 1. A black motorist named Floyd Dent was brutally assaulted by William Melendez, a police officer, during a routine traffic stop. A police dashcam recorded the incident, showing how Melendez and other officers pinned Dent to the ground and punched him in the head repeatedly, 16 times in total. Melendez faced trial and was sentenced by Judge Vonda Evans, whose fiery speech went viral on the internet. She did not mince words and condemned Melendez for his actions, especially since he and his fellow officers mocked Dent's injuries afterwards. Melendez claimed to be sorry for what he did, but the judge was not convinced. She gave him a prison term of 13 months to 10 years. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more notifications. See you next time.